Hello everyone, my name is Araf Pandey. I am 14 years old. I study in grade 8 at Kashramanda Vidyalaya. Today I will be showing you how to set up a Nutanix cluster using Nutanix Foundation application. For this you will require Nutanix nodes, a laptop, a flat switch, cables to connect them, Nutanix Foundation application and AOS image. To start, you will need to connect the Nutanix nodes and laptop to the switch. Then, using the Nutanix Foundation app, set up the AOS image into the Nutanix nodes. Now, as you can see, I am at my laptop. I will open the Nutanix Portable Foundation app that you can download from the Nutanix support portal website. Then it will start to load. As you can see, the Nutanix Foundation app has opened in the web browser. Here we need to fill some details about the Nutanix cluster that we are about to configure. First, let me set the IP address of our laptop the same as the subnet of our Nutanix cluster. I will be using the IP address 192.168.177.100 for my laptop. In your case, this might be according to your requirement. Also, I'll set the subnet mask as 255.255.255.0. As you can see, many hardware platforms are listed here. You can select the hardware platform that you have in your environment, and I will be selecting the Nutanix hardware platform as that is the hardware that we use in our environment. Now, in this field, we will input the subnet mask and default gateway for CVM and AHV host. We have chosen the subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. and the default gateway is 192.168.177.1 for our configuration. We can select different subnet of IPMI, but in our configuration, we are using the same subnet. These values might differ according to your scenarios. Now we will be selecting the network interface for the installation. In this page, we will enter the details of the Nutanix nodes. Either you can add the IPMI nodes manually, or the Nutanix Foundation app discovers the nodes automatically. I have chosen to discover the nodes automatically. Here, as you can see, 3 nodes are discovered automatically by the Foundation app. Now, we will input the IP address for AHV hosts, CVM and IPMI for our 3 nodes. Also, we will input the hostname for the nodes. I will be using the range autofill tool as it makes it easy to fill in details of nodes when there are many nodes. In this page, we will enter the details of the cluster. In this field, we will enter the cluster name. You can name this according to your naming convention. From the options, you can select the time zone that you are in. For the cluster redundancy factor, we will choose RF2 as we only have 3 nodes, but you can choose RF3 if you have 5 or more than 5 nodes. RF2 means that there will be 2 copies of data within the cluster, and RF3 means that there will be 3 copies of data in the cluster. Here I will enter the cluster virtual IP, which will be used to browse the cluster after it is set up. In this page, we will upload the AS image for installation. We can download this image from Nutanix support portal. I will navigate to the location where the AS image is downloaded. It will take some time to upload the image. Now it is done and we can move on to the next page. Here we will choose the hypervisor for the cluster. We are choosing AHV hypervisor for our environment, which is bundled with the AOS installer we uploaded earlier. If you require different hypervisor, you need to upload the hypervisor installer in this page. In this page, we will input the IPMI credentials. Since the nodes are auto-discovered, the credentials are already collected by Nutanix Foundation. Now the cluster installation has started. As you can see, we can view the progress of the cluster installation from this page. We can also see the logs related to the installation. Now we will wait for this installation to complete. As you can see, the cluster installation has finished. Now we can access the cluster using the Prism console. I'll click on this link to open the Prism page. First, you have to enter the default credentials. We will list it in the description below. It will ask to change the password or create a new password. You now have to enter the newly created credentials. It will ask for some information about the company, and then you have to click on accept to accept the user agreement. Then it will ask to enable Pulse, which is the diagnosis tool of Nutanix, which sends key health parameter to the Nutanix Insights service. After this, we will see the Prism homepage, which is the overall management console for the Nutanix cluster. You will log into this console to perform all the day-to-day management tasks. So you saw how easy it is to configure a Nutanix cluster using Nutanix Foundation app. Thank you.